Okay, so it is 8:48 in the morning. I am honestly half asleep because I was up until 3 in the morning playing Rivals with my friends. And the first thing I see when I wake up is a tweet from Nintendo saying, here's an update on Nintendo. It's the reveal of the Switch 2. Like, the official reveal. You know, the thing that was being constantly leaked and hyped up. One of the biggest, like, if not the biggest buzzwords of gaming recently. They actually just shadow dropped the console at 8 in the morning on a Thursday. Like, no warning, no prior messaging about that. They just said, here you go. Honestly, I wonder if they did that because it was constantly leaked or something. Anyways, I am now very tired, but they just dropped the Switch 2. So now I gotta do what YouTubers do and record a reaction video at 8:46 in the morning. Oh my god! Anyways, let's watch this thing. Oh my god, I'm actually so interested. Dude, Nintendo hasn't said anything about the Switch 2 this whole time. They've been so in the dark about it. Oh, that's just the Switch. It's bigger. And it looks a little different, I guess. Yeah, that just looks like a Switch. Okay, no, that's a new kickstand. Oh my god, they actually made a kickstand that doesn't snap in 10 seconds. Ooh. Those look kind of sleek. Whoa. Okay, those actually look kind of cool. I mean, it's amazing because they also look exactly like all the leaks. Like, it's surprising, but at the same time, it's kind of not. Okay, that is, though. Ooh, they don't use plastic anymore. Now you literally just snap them in, and yep, it is called the Nintendo Switch 2. God damn. Uh-oh. Oh no. Is that... What the hell? Yo, pause! Pause! I was about to say, I'm like, oh no. Is that Mario Kart 8? I have seen Mario Kart 8 for like 14 years of my life. That is not Mario Kart 8. No, that is... Oh my god, that is a completely new game. I mean... Okay, actually, is it weird to say that I could tell that it's a new game? Not because of the, what I assume is a completely new course and new kart designs, but specifically because Mario's fucking face looks a little more cartoony than it does in 8. Do you know how bad that is? You know what I mean? Like, Nintendo has had Mario Kart 8 for like 14 years. I don't want to say like I'm an expert on it, because I'm not really like a Mario Kart expert. I'm good at it, but I mean, Mario Kart 8's pretty much been all we had, aside from that one like mobile game they came out with. That's pretty much been all we've had for the last like decade. It's been like the Grand Theft Auto of Mario, of Nintendo, honestly. The Grand Theft Auto of Nintendo. Holy shit, are they actually going to drop Mario Kart 9 as a launch title for this thing? I am amazed! We really are getting GTA 6! Holy crap! Yeah, that is completely different! Ooh, and the dock looks cool too. So it looks like they're going with more of a 2025. Ooh, backwards compatibility. Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games. Ah, and I saw this too. The Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch 2. In April. Why? I mean, did they just get the dating wrong? I'm just curious. Did they get the dating wrong? Is it that, like, this is actually February 2nd? No. This is actually April. This is 3 months from now. I mean, look, do not get me wrong. I am very happy with this. I have been waiting for this announcement for so long. I just gotta say, though, saying that, hey, we're gonna do a Nintendo Direct showing all the cool stuff that's coming to Nintendo Switch 2, and then saying it's gonna be in April is like, wow, that is like E3 levels of preparation you're doing. Okay, so now I know to clear out my schedule on the 2nd. Good to hear. Ah, yes, the Switch 2 experience. I'm definitely not going to go to this. Okay, so, wow, this is actually real. That's insane. Yeah, I didn't really get to finish my sentence the first time, because I kind of lost my train of thought, you know, due to me being asleep. But, it seems like they're going with, like, you know the Switch noise, a little... I can't do it with my mouth. Yeah, like the Switch noise that they've been using for the past, like, 7 years. It looks like for the Switch 2, they're going with more of a, like, a clapping noise. I guess the reason for said clapping noise is because, you know, while you had to slide on the controllers, for this one, you actually have to, like, clap them together. Like, not really clap them together, but, you know, you push them in from the sides. Yep, you just kinda clap. I gotta say, I like the idea of, like, you know, the controllers, like, you know, like clapping in like that. It's probably a lot more stable than... Yo, I'm sorry. I was about to say, I'm like, oh, you know, the idea of, like, the controllers snapping in like that is probably, like, way more stable than, what we have on the regular Switch. Is probably gonna be much less, like, connectivity issues. And then I just saw the... I just saw the arcade-inspired Donkey Kong look on the right in that new Mario Kart. Oh my god! Donkey Kong doesn't look like that, right? Like, I think that's, like, arcade-inspired. Oh my god, he looks ridiculous! Oh shit! Honestly, Luigi does not look too much better. Like, maybe it's just the front-facing profiles of these guys. But holy hell, they look ridiculous. Oh, that is funny. It's honestly really funny how this time they actually decided to make a kickstand that will genuinely work and not break immediately. I mean, my Switch's kickstand is still going strong on account of the fact that I'm too scared to use it. But I know several people who broke their kickstands. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. You know, it's surprising to, like, actually see this be real now. But this has gotten leaked like crazy. So the whole, like, black with tints of red and blue design has, like, already been established. I don't know what happened, but retailers, accessory makers, there's so many things that have, like, actually leaked the Nintendo Switch 2 already. So now that I'm actually seeing it, it's, like, not really that crazy to actually witness. But, like, with that being said, it's still insane to actually witness this be, like, a real thing. I gotta say, though, one thing that they have not really established yet is the fact that there is a new button on the right Joy-Con. It looks like the capture button, but it doesn't have, like, a little circle indent, so I assume that is code for this does something different. What is that little button for? I have no idea. I mean, I guess I gotta wait 3 months to find out. That's fun. Also, another brutally evil thing that I just figured out about the Switch 2 is, you see how these controllers are new? You know, they got some new stuff. They snap in. You see that, right? So, they like snap in. They don't slide in like the Switch 1. That means that the controllers that you do have right now, there's a chance that they are not going to work with this. Which means that the possibly many Joy-Cons that you've accumulated over the years are going to become obsolete. Or maybe you need to buy like a $20 peripheral to connect them to the Switch 2. But I would not be shocked if you have to like completely redo your Joy-Con collection. I mean, this is just for like people with money, which I don't have. I just have my Joy-Cons, and then I have like, I think I have like a spare pair because they started to drift like a ton. Oh my god, do you think this is gonna have drift too? Oh my god, I just realized that. Like, if these ones have drift, then you gotta buy a new pair of Joy-Con 2s. Because these are also gonna have drift. I mean, who knows? Maybe Nintendo actually learned from their mistake and did not make the controllers with drift, because that was like one of the biggest complaints with the Switch 1. Okay, seriously, just shadow dropping Mario Kart 9, just casually throwing that in there, is wild. Like, just casually throwing in Mario Kart 9 and saying like, oh yeah, here's just a little look at what we're working on. Do you realize how much of a culture shock you're bringing by just saying that Mario Kart 9 is actually real? I haven't even said anything about this dock. I mean, again, it's not really a surprise because it's been like heavily leaked. But I can't help but notice the dock looks like a little bit different. You know, it's not a square, it has like rounded edges. I feel like they've gone a lot more for that. They've gone a lot more for like the like a sleek, rounded, wide design instead of the, you know, more square design of the original. But yeah, I can't help but notice that the dock is like a little bit bigger, a little bit different. It makes me curious if maybe the dock is going to have some kind of extra features or stuff that we don't really know about. Maybe when you put it into dock, it has like an extra processor that allows you to get up to 4K 120 FPS resolution, because then that way it looks like a PlayStation 4, which according to some people on Twitter is like a really bad thing. I saw somebody use that as like a metric of comparison where they said like, oh, the Switch 2 is going to be able to run stuff at, you know, at the level of a PlayStation 4. And there were some people genuinely saying like, oh no, a PlayStation 4, but that's so outdated. I'm like, have you ever seen a PlayStation 4? I mean, those things run games fantastically. I don't really have a whole lot of games that I played on my channel that run off a PlayStation 4. I think Little Hope was, like, literally the only one. But I played Spider-Man on the PS4. You could play both of the God of War games. You could play the Resident Evil games. Like, there's, like, Uncharted, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Like the PS4 looks nice. If they can reach that kind of resolution on a handheld console, that would be nutso. Yep, that is a different looking boost pad. Okay, that is for sure Mario Kart 9. That they are just casually dropping. It's either Mario Kart 9 or the Mario Kart Tour home console release. Wow, you know, I am very excited about Mario Kart 9 actually being a thing because Mario Kart is super fun. What I'm not excited about is the notion that we're then going to have the Mario Kart 9 holiday bundle literally every single year. Or that we're going to have the 15 effing DLCs come out for Mario Kart 9. I'm going to be in my 30s when we see Mario Kart 10. I mean, you really gotta think about, like, the path that Mario Kart 8 took to get to where it is now. And it's kind of, like, crazy, honestly, because Mario Kart 8 came out, and it was, like, a really, really good title for the Wii U. And then they decided to make, like, DLC for it. They made the Mercedes-Benz, which is still in the game, and it's really funny. But they made the Mercedes-Benz, and then they dropped, like, 4 new DLC cups, which, like, you know, gave it, like 50% more courses than it already had. And it was like, wow, there's so many courses. This is so cool. And then they made Mario Kart 8 Deluxe after, like, a couple of years of Mario Kart 8 with DLC. And Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was just, you know, it was just regular Mario Kart 8 with all the DLC included. And they also beefed up the battle mode, because the battle mode in regular Mario Kart 8 was frankly terrible. But yeah, they made it like a really nice, cool game, a very good launch title for the Switch. And then many years down the line, for whatever reason, I guess because they know that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is like their best-selling title ever, they just said, okay, now we're going to make more DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which, mind you, is already regular Mario Kart 8 with prior DLC packed into it. And they just said, okay, over the course of the next year, we're slowly going to drip feed you courses, and we're basically going to double the amount of courses in the game. And that's exactly what they did. They ended up dropping multiple little content drops for a game that already had content added to it originally. And as a result, I think you've now opened up the Pandora's box of Mario Kart. Like, literally, if this game launches with anything less of, like, 107 courses, then people are going to say that the course selection sucks. But yeah, that is actually hilarious. They just casually said, we're actually going to make Mario Kart 9. I was waiting for, like, Mario Kart 8, the peak. Mario Kart 8 Ultimate. Hold on, this drops in 2025, right? You know, now the annoying Nintendo person in me is saying that now we're going to get Smash Bros. In 2026. I think I saw a thing that said, like, every single time Smash Bros. Has come out, it came out, like, the year after a console was released. Also, now that we're actually getting a new console, it means that, not just Smash Bros., it means we're also just gonna be more likely to get, like, flagship breakout titles for all of the games that we already know. Not really games, all the franchises we already know. Like, you know, when the Switch came out, we got Mario Odyssey, and we got Breath of the Wild, too, even though that was generally marketed as a Wii U game. But then it switched to a launch title. I mean, what I think is going to happen is that I think that Metroid Prime is going to be a launch title for the Switch 2. It would make perfect sense. I mean, they've been extremely vague about the release date, only saying 2025. They showed off, like, a little snippet of gameplay, and they've always been saying it's for, like, I think I saw somewhere that it said, like, it's for the Nintendo Switch system. They didn't specify the Switch 2 specifically, but they just said, like, it's for the Nintendo Switch system. And they did the same thing with Legends Arceus, too. Or not Legends Arceus, New Legends, Pokemon ZA. They did that, too. They said, oh yeah, it's coming out in 2025. And I'm like, there's a reason that they've been super vague about these titles. It's because they're developing them for a new console. It makes perfect sense. And Metroid Prime 4 has, like, at least, I think, the level of hype that Breath of the Wild did, as, like, this very long to come out, highly anticipated game. So, I would not be shocked if they drop Metroid Prime 4 as a Switch 2 launch title. And then maybe, like, a couple months down the line, we then get Legends Z-A also as a Switch title. Maybe not a Switch 2 launch title, but just a regular title that we see, like, by the end of the year. And who knows, throw in another Mario as well. I mean, we're literally going to get a new Mario Kart. We literally just saw that. Absolutely wild, bro. Actually, like, absolutely wild. I'm amazed. I am, like, actually seriously amazed that they just casually dropped this. I'm just, like, holy shit. All right, now I get to see what people on Twitter have to say about the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let me get this straight. Does this say introducing Nintendo Switch 2, the successor to Nintendo Switch, with a video of the trailer? Learn more. So you hit learn more, it brings you to this page, and then you hit watch trailer. And then just replays the trailer. Oh, nope, this is a website. Okay. Wow, this is all we're getting, huh? That's insane, actually. They're just saying, all right, you grubby fucks. Here it is. Here's the Switch 2. just take it and leave us the hell alone. Go hands-on with the Nintendo Switch 2 at Nintendo Switch 2 experience events and that stuff. The Nintendo Switch experience. Yep, that is in April. Wow, so they finally just dropped a trailer saying, hey guys, all of the leaks are true. Now leave us the fuck alone. And now they're just gonna leave everybody in the dark for like 3 months. That is wild. Holy shit. Okay. I wonder what Twitter replies have to say about the Switch 2 finally being confirmed. Okay, I'm seeing varied responses. Official 24-player Mario Kart on Switch 2? Oh shit. That actually is 24 people. Yeah, that's 24 starting lines. Oh my god. Yep, that is actually 24-person Mario Kart. Yeah, good catch, dude. Oh my god, yeah, okay. Mario Kart MMO. Mario Kart 99, that's what this is. It's not Mario Kart 9, it's Mario Kart 99. It's a battle royale. Oh my god, if they actually do that, I'm gonna lose my shit. Nintendo announcing the Switch 2. I mean, like, yeah, I know that everybody's been calling it the Switch 2, and Nintendo's been calling it the successor to the Switch. But honestly, I'm a little amazed that they actually just called it the Switch 2. Like, you know, you had the NES, and then you had, like, the SNES, like the Super NES. You had the Wii, and then you had the Wii U. The DS, and then you had the 3DS, because it was, like, 3D. Honestly, the Wii U didn't really make much sense, but they didn't call it the Wii 2. It was the Wii U, which was, like, different. I think the U stood for something, actually. But yeah, literally just calling it the Switch 2? I'm surprised they didn't call it something like the Switch Clap or something like that. Nintendo Switch 2 details, bigger screens, bigger Joy-Cons, new dock, Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games, backwards compatible. Okay, so this is literally everything that has already been leaked. And not even leaked, this is just the stuff that, like, you could have guessed was gonna happen. Like, bigger screen, bigger Joy-Cons, new dock, Switch 2 exclusive games, backwards compatible. This is everything that you can just kind of already assume is going to happen with the new console release. Honestly, the only things that the trailer really confirmed is that 1, it's actually coming out, 2, there's a new Mario Kart, and 3, the design. Like the black with color accents and highlights design. Like, that's what's actually happening here. Yeah, honestly, I can't really think of a whole lot to say. I think I've hit all the bases of what I want to say about the Switch 2. I mean, they're just showing it off. They haven't really shown, like, the full thing and all the software and all the hardware that it has. They're just showing off what it looks like and just confirming that it's actually real. New Joy-Cons look cool, and the Switch looks cool. That's pretty much about it. New Mario Kart is, like, a massive deal, though. But, yeah. I guess now all we get to do is just wait and speculate for 3 months. That is going to be super duper fun. Wonder how many tweets I'm going to see of people, like, hyper analyzing every detail, especially of that Mario Kart one. I'm probably gonna get some kind of game explain thing. I'm gonna recommend it saying, new Mario Kart revealed. We're gonna highlight every single detail out there. Honestly, leave it to Nintendo to effing shadow drop a console. A literal console. To just shadow drop it, to announce it and just be like, hey, this is actually happening, with no prior warning or anything. They just shadow dropped it after months and months of speculation and people wondering if this thing was actually even real. To just casually drop it like it was nothing. Honestly, that is literally the most Nintendo way they could have dropped it. With absolutely no warning, at 8 o'clock on a Thursday, just saying, surprise, this is real. I'm so glad to be on the hype train again. This is gonna be fun.